Okay, to illustrate what's going on with the ELCAN Spectre optics in Tarkov, for this demonstration, when I'm doing my aiming exercise, I want you to understand that I'm only going to move my mouse about that much. You can see my cursor sliding back and forward. As you can tell, I have the SIG MCX 300 blackout with an ELCAN on it. I've tested the different color ELCANs, both the FDE and the black. They both appear to behave the same. And then I also have the black ELCAN on a Kalashnikov AK-74M, which is the weapon that I'm currently reporting the bug on. I found this on that it was happening on the 9x19 vector not long ago. It appears to be working properly on those this time. So again, I'm only going to move my mouse just a little bit, and this is on a weapon where it's performing like it has traditionally for me. I got a 25 meter zero on the iron, and I'm moving my mouse. You can see my sensitivity there. I'm just moving my mouse back and forward on my mouse pad a couple of inches. Switching to 4x zoom, moving it a couple of inches. I'm barely going in between the silhouettes there. I'm moving the mouse the same amount. Switching back to the irons, moving my mouse the same amount. You can see I'm panning the entire back wall. Switching back to 4x, barely going in between the two targets. Now, when I switch to the Kalashnikov AK-74M, you can instantly see that my zero is 50. And I have a normal sensitivity right now. This is normal feeling. I'm only moving my mouse a little bit. Okay? And on the 1x zoom, looking through the scope, normal feeling sensitivity. I'll get some of my arm stamina back. I'm going to switch the optic in the scope to 4x. Look through it, normal sensitivity. When I switch back to irons, it still references the 4x magnification, and it's saying it's a 50 meter zero, but I'm moving my mouse back and forward that same amount. As you can see, now I'm picking the mouse up and I'm moving it several inches across my mouse pad. It's the sensitivity issue. When you're zeroed to 4x zoom, when you're set to 4x zoom, the sensitivity feels like it should at 4x magnification. When you switch to the iron on top, it does not change to a 25 meter zeroing, and it feels like it still maintains that sensitivity that it's getting from the 4x magnification while looking through the optic. So that's what I'm experiencing. So I'm at 4x magnification, looking through the scope. You can see here. I'm going to switch while I'm moving. See? The iron is not moving. The sensitivity is not enough. I'm going to switch to the 300 blackout and do the same exact exercise. I'm at 4x magnification, moving back and forward. I'm going to switch to the iron. And that's the problem. It used to be this way on a vector. I didn't look like, based off of the last ticket that I submitted, that you guys fixed it or you were waiting on input from me, but I checked the optic a few days later and it was working properly. So I don't know what was done. But I don't know if it's happening on other additional weapons or not, but it might be worth checking out. But it's a very good optic. I love it. I love using the thing. I just don't like using it on specific weapons because of this sensitivity issue. It's not really I'm referencing zeroing because it's not going back to that 24 or 25 meter zero. It's not a zeroing. It's not a accuracy issue. It's mostly the sensitivity. It's the sensitivity of the iron, and it's indicative of the zoom, or the zoom and the zero. You can see that it's 50 meter zero at 4x magnification. When I switched irons, you can see it there, and it's like it thinks I'm aiming through the scope right now. When it's mounted to the AK 74M. But that's it. You guys need any more information? Holler at me.